This is the second part of Aaron M's question.
Always with the two-parters, Aaron.
The Colbert Report and The Daily Show tend to overlap coverage only on one story a night, if at all. How much communication is there between the two writers' rooms about what each is doing?
That's a really good question. Yeah, why she's not asking it since she's sitting 4 feet away. I don't know.
That part comes later.
Aaron, would you like to field this one?
Yeah. We actually don't worry about it. We each kind of write our own shows, and you know, our takes on the world are sufficiently different that it doesn't seem to be a problem. There have been occasions when I've spotted a joke that you know, came close, where it was just kind of, you know, a bit of group mind happening, but we don't really, we kind of don't worry about what each other's doing.
But those guys are total nerds, right?
Oh my God,
we're
talk
not.
about them for a second?
Yeah, this is open forum. Nobody's listening.
Yeah. No, they're great. They have a very similar size and setup to us, and
Like physically.
yeah.
They've got a Frank, they've got a Mike, they've got a Peter.
You guys
They're like the
pull any
evil
pranks on
version.
them ever?
I don't know about pranks. We send cakes and
writing a
things
better
back
show.
and forth. when they've sent us a lot of, like, when we get, you know, nominated for things or whatever, there's often something from The Daily Show or from Busboy Productions they sent arugula or something over.
The sad thing is, like, we both have the same hours. We're working all day. We both have, like, pretty intensive schedules, and our studios are, like, 4 blocks away, which is just too far to be running over there to screw with them
Yeah.
and run back. It's just right out of reach. So there's not really a lot of time for prankery.
We did.
Basically, that they keep winning the Emmys.
Yeah.
That's like the
That's a
biggest
good
thing.
prank that they keep playing on us.
Right
I've
after
heard that,
they
yeah.
won, just back in September, we all sent them like a couple of $100 worth of Nerf guns, and I got an email from Steve Bodo, their head writer, saying, "You'll be happy to know that all work has ground to a halt over here."
We're trying to win next year.
Yeah.
No, apparently there's like a heated competition between the interns. Like they always have like a softball game, and apparently the Daily Show like brings in ringers.
They do.
For the intern softball game?
And they pulverize them like 19-0 or something. So.
But
For
then
the
flip side of
intern
that-
softball game.
But the flip side is that then
Wow.
A-Rod has to make copies all day.
Did any of you write for The Daily Show before the Colbert Report?
Drysdale.
How was that?
It was all right. No, it was great. I was there for 6 years before the Colbert Report started, and I somehow managed to convince them that I should be brought over, and they brought me over. And Colbert's very different. It's a really interesting, fun thing to do.
Eric has 30 Emmys. What are you up to? He has a slew of Emmys and Peabodys, and I don't know if you mind me telling
That's
this, but
okay.
when you walk into his apartment, I love that you do this. When you walk into his apartment, he has a table that's smaller than this with it's 6 Emmys, right?
Yes.
And 3 Peabodys, and they're all just crammed together on it.
But then you also packed them up and threw them in a closet because they were too much pressure. Right?
That's true. And then it was they were in the way of my clothes hamper, and and one of them tumbled off, and I broke the wings off.
What?
Did you hear that gasp?
Huh?
You flew too close to the sun, Eric.
Exactly. By trying to get my laundry done?
Yeah.